Go, 3-wheeler. And yes, welcome back to Kentucky Mountain Vlogs. Today, going creek fishing, and I just had to start this old 80-something 3-wheeler. Going new creek fishing spot. The one that we have to take a 4-wheeler to. Okay, now we're there, and this is what I rode over here. I was riding up here earlier, and I seen a worm and a giant bluegill. I seen that worm. He was in this pile of gravel. Where was he at? Let's see something. Where's that stinking worm at? Here, worm. Good thing I actually had a hook tied on that needed a worm. Just gonna walk up here this weird, scary gravel road. Try to find me a worm. I don't know what's in here. Okay, that went my foot. Come on, no worms. We'll move over to Plan B then. Plan B is a homemade fly. And yes, I do make flies. These things. It'll focus. I made this guy. Got a little treble hook on there tied with this same pound line. This is what I was going to fish with. If you can see that. That's smaller than my fingernail. I don't know what size hook they are. I know they're the tiniest hooks I've ever seen. I brought 2 hooks, but we were riding up here earlier, and I stopped, looked off, and I seen a big old bluegill, which there really hasn't been bluegill in this spot for in a long time. Okay, now I got my fly tied on, got my pair of pliers. 4-wheeler, 3-wheeler turned off, and now we're gonna cross this road in the middle of Kentucky, middle of nowhere in Kentucky, on this little bridge. And look, there he is. Oh, I guess these bluegills like flies. Oh, got him. I'm counting at 1. I'm really wanting that giant bluegill. I'll try to flip this up underneath it. I got a tiny hook on there, but it's not as tiny as it should be. I would have already had every one of these. These fish have probably never seen a hook in their life. And these fish, there was a spot up from this creek that I'm just so interested in watching these fish. But there was a spot up from this creek that used to be, I remember I caught a giant carp in it, which was weird because it's in a creek. Ooh, I think, nope, that was a stick. I think my hook's too big. I can see him shining. I'm not swarping on him. Got him, for sure. First one out of the water, but I got my camera strap on. See, I think this is just a chub or a sucker. Just a plain old sucker. Let me see what hook he caught. Ooh. I'm gonna rinse him off real quick. Okay. I want to get that treble hook. Ooh. You'd probably say, that's a bass. That ain't a bass. Got him off. And saved my fly. But he grabbed the little, or the big hook. Let me see something if I can get this. Okay. They seem, oh, there's a big one. I'm gonna try to be quiet. Get down here. Get the action. There's a bunch of logs underneath here. It's
oh yeah, baby.
She can't touch.
She's swimming.
She's getting freaked out. She can't touch.
Look at her go. Good.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen her swim.
That's good and deep for her.
Mm-hmm.
Take her to the swimming hole. At least she
I
can.
heard her train.
No, I'm not crazy. Oh, look at her go.
Okay, so this did not turn out as I thought. I didn't catch but like 3 ones real quick. But they're coming up and eating skeeters and gnats. I'm gonna try it one last time before I go. It's getting dark out, and this camera don't show that it's dark out, but it is. Gotta put my GoPro mount on. And I got a long trip back home on the 3-wheeler. Very long trip. Let's work on them hard enough. Yeah, Maria just got in here. Got him. He's choked it. Stop. Ooh, he got the treble hook. Stop it. He's all tangled up in the line. Oh no, my fly's broke. My fly got tangled up around the treble hook. Oh yeah, and I just remember there's a big old bear that's around here. I might call it quits soon. You can say, oh yeah, bears, they're scared of you. They won't charge you. They're more afraid of you than you are of them. Yeah, it's the biggest lie that everybody believes. I'm just gonna put that down there. Try to catch me one last fish. This is my last cast. I'm gonna jig it a few times. Vertical jigging. And 4. Treble hook. Okay, this is, I'm not saying I'm catching them in the mouth. I am catching them in the mouth. Let's mostly just snag them with that bottom treble hook. And since I started feeding again, you know how it is when you're catching fish, you're just like, one last cast, one last cast. This is for sure my last cast. I went and warned their friends. Two things congregate on bridges: fish and rednecks. But the fish are under the bridge. I think I'm going to call this quits. It is dark. And I got a long journey home. I don't even know if my headlight works. Or if this thing will start. Let's just say the battery's not even in this. I'm gonna set this camera up right here. Just because of what could go wrong. Also, last time I started this up, I sliced my finger real good. See you next time. Check it out. This thing has no suspension.